Good morning, guys. What's up, y'all? Today in the kitchen of Sheila, we are going to be canning chicken thighs. Remember in my last video I said that I didn't have enough chicken thighs because we had already opened up a pack and Mr. had grilled some out on the grill. And anyway, so I said I didn't want to put like 3 jars in the pressure canner, so I laid out some ground turkey. And today, this morning, I want to go ahead and get started on that. I don't really know how many pints I'm going to have, but and this is not a tutorial. It isn't. It's just you and me in the kitchen. So this morning, I went ahead. I've got my pressure cooker already over there on the oven. I got it on low, and I put a little bit of vinegar in there because you don't want all the hard spots or mineral spots and stuff all over your jars. Kind of keeps your jars clean so they look pretty. So I've already got that going. Now over here, gosh, something's in my over here. Can y'all see that? Okay, I went ahead. Let me get y'all closer. You know I'm not a professional. So, can y'all see that? You see? Okay, yeah. Anyway, so today, what I've done is that I've got my chicken. I've already washed it here. I got a bowl out, and I'm cutting my chicken kind of like in half. But basically what I'm doing right now is I'm cutting off the extra fat. Can y'all see that? The extra fat stuff. So I'm cutting that because I just don't want all that fat in my pint jars. So anyway, and it's already gonna have fat and stuff in it anyway. It's gonna have a lot of water that's gonna be coming out of it. So I'm doing that now, and this is really, goodness gracious, this is really easy peasy. It really is. I'll wash these again. My knife's not sharp enough. Anyway, so, come on, chicken. Anyway, so I'm gonna do all of these. Get the, as much fat off. I'm not getting it all, but kind of skinning it off on the top here. I don't know. Have y'all been to the grocery store? Man, I'm telling you, groceries are going up. Y'all better start preparing. That's all I gotta say. You know how to can. Go and get you some chicken or whatever it is before it goes up any higher, and start canning that stuff. That's what I've been trying to do in hamburger. Of course, I've got my turkey. I've already opened it up. I'm kind of wash that off with all that turkey juice. But because I'm going to be doing this chicken and the ground turkey. That's poultry. It's still the same kind of family. One bird's bigger than the other. But anyway, I'm going to raw pack them, which means that I'm not going to be cooking it before I put them in the jars. So anyhow, so let me get, you can see what I'm doing. So let me get, and here's what was left over when I said Mr. opened that pack. So I've got that to cut the skin off, or the fat off of as well. So let me go ahead and do this, and once I'm finished with this, then we'll come back and see what the next step is. All right. Did y'all get y'all's coffee? I've already drank mine this morning. I hadn't had my shake yet though. But anyway, go get your coffee and stuff, and hopefully by the time you get that, depending on what time of day or not or go get a glass of tea. You know how I love my tea with sugar in it. It's a southern thing. But anyway, going to do that while I'm doing this, and then we'll come back as we are putting the stuff in the jars. So I'll see you in a minute. Okay, guys. Okay, guys, step 2. Now, I've already cut up, there's still some fat on my chicken, but that's okay. It's not, you should have seen what I got off. But anyway, so this is my bowl of chicken that I'm going to be packing down in the jars. And then here is the ground turkey. I put it in a colander because I really, to each his own, but I just don't like all that blood in mine. So I put it on a plate. As you can see, I'm going to have to empty that in the sink. Look at that. Can y'all see that? Ugh. I do not like it. I always think about the scripture. You know, it tells you not to eat the blood. I know y'all going, Sheila, you're just going to the extreme. I don't know. It's just stuck with me. Anyway, I know I'd still eat some, but anyway. I'm going to go ahead and start packing it in my jars. Usually I have a colander. A funnel, not a colander. A funnel. It's over here. I don't see where I really need that. I'm going to be pushing it down. My hands are clean. I'm going to be pushing it down into the jars. I don't know how many jars I'm going to have. Right now I've got 6. And I've probably got 3-4 pounds of chicken here. And a pound will fit into a pint jar. So I'm going to put as many in there as I possibly can. Now we've already washed the jars. Mr. put them in the dishwasher for me and started that so it's sterilized. I've already felt around all the rims to make sure that there's no cracks or anything because this is expensive chicken and you don't want to lose it. And so anyway, let's go ahead and get started. Like I said, it's not really a tutorial, but I thought I'd just share with y'all what I'm doing today. So here we go. So I've got, I don't know where my little blue thing is to measure like for your depth, you know. So I just use this as plastic, not anything that's metal because I don't want it scraping up my jars. So anyway, we're just going to put this chicken in here. Called raw packing chicken. I didn't cut these up. Let me go ahead and stick that in that one. Some I started cutting up. Let me put that big one in there. I know I'm going to have 4 jars of this, I think. If not, I'll get another jar. But anyway, so I'm trying to put as much chicken as I can into my jars. Y'all see what I'm doing? I'm pressing it down. Okay. This is where I need the little pieces. So this one is done. Now you want to have at least an inch of head space or maybe 1.25 inches of head space. So that one is done. Let's get this one. So I'm working on 2. Hey, I might have more than I thought. That'd be great. 3. Now a lot of people put spices in theirs. I'm not. I don't know, it just depends on the kind of mood I am when I take it out if I want to put what kind of spice on. You know, if I put it in there, cooking it with it, then I ain't got no choice. But, okay, there's that. I don't know. I might have to get some more jars. This is okay. Yeah. So, anyway, I was trying to think of a story. Y'all liked my last story, didn't y'all? I know y'all wrote me your comments and stuff. And someone's going, LMOB, laughing my butt off. Or B-O. B-O, yeah. LMBO. And y'all were saying, talking about poor mister. Shoot. Y'all. I'm telling you. Now, they ain't going to fit there. Ooh, I'm going to have another. Well, maybe not. We'll see. Blood still coming out of that turkey, ground turkey over there. You see what I'm doing? I'm just packing it down. I don't think I'm going to be able to get all this chicken in here. Mercy, mercy. I wonder if I can get that in there. No, it's not going to give me some head space. Make sure I can pack it. Okay, I got that one. Yay! Still, I'm not going to have enough for a whole pint jar. Now, I ain't got enough to put in these, what to do, Sheila? Well, I'm just going to leave this in the bowl. You know what, I might fix it for lunch. Fry up 2 of these, or for dinner tonight. Eat Mr. Not one. The small one's for me, the bigger one's for Mr. That's what I'll do. I'll put that back in the fridge. Okay, so I'm sorry. I don't know what's the matter with my throat this morning. So anyway, I've packed it. Now what you do, a lot of people, they can put their spices in the bottom of the jar if that's what you want to do. And like I said, this is not a tutorial, guys. This is just Sheila's kitchen, and I don't know, the way times are going, man, I want to get the chicken while I can get the chicken, because you just never know. I mean, it's crazy out there. Are y'all experiencing anything craziness like this? Gosh. So anyway, next, now I know it's going to take more than that. So I got these 4. So let me go over here. I'll be right. I'm still in hearing distance here. I just want to get all these jars are. I got 4 here. I also got my my pressure cooker on low. I think I have it like on 4 to be getting hot, because I'm putting hot water in my my chicken here. And let me just cut it down just a little bit. Oh, and I forgot, I've got my tea kettle in the back, because you want to put hot water in these. So let me go ahead and start. Lord, that blood's coming out of here. Ugh. I don't like that. Well, I do like it because it's coming out. Ugh. So I'm getting ready now to pack this. Like I said, this is cold packed. This is ground turkey. I went ahead and, you know, they've got a maximum on how many chicken thighs packages you can get. So I said, well, and they have a max actually on the, I'm shopping at Walmart, is on the ground turkey. So I'm going to go ahead and take this, and I'm going to go ahead and start sticking it down in there. And I'm going to be pressing it down. Like I said, it's kind of like the chicken thighs. And here's the other thing too, is that, look at there. Yeah, they said it's a pound of, well, look at there. Okay, yay. Let me get this one. So it's probably just 3 jars. They said a pound fits into a pint jar. Or a pint, yeah. So, with that being said, I had 3 1-pound turkeys. I've got some more turkey. I might thaw out and start canning them as well. Not today. They're in the freezer. They're doing okay right now. So, here we go with this. Like I said, you can add spices, whatever spices. Again, you want about 1 inch headspace. So I don't need this other jar. Now I'm touching it with my yucky hands. I'm going to have to wash it. Boy, the house smells like vinegar, because I put vinegar in my pressure canner so my jars won't be clouded up and water spots and mineral spots. You see how I'm packing that really good? And I got my little napkin here because you see I'm getting the fat and the chicken and the turkey up on the rim. But this is so easy peasy, guys. Easy peasy. Yeah, there we go. There we go. So let me get this out of the way, so I don't need this anymore. I'll wash my hands off a little bit here. Okay. All right. So, ooh, let me get that. Let me get some more paper towels. This is, I've got the Clorox. I just, here, ooh, there it goes. There goes my, get all this off. I don't want that old turkey blood. Clean it with Clorox around here. Ugh. I'm just really particular with this kind of stuff. It just, ugh, grosses me out. Okay. Alright. Turn the tea kettle down. It's almost time to use it though. Okay, now at this point, I'm going to get my tea kettle and I'm going to fill my my chicken thighs with water. And again, you want to bring it only up. We've packed it really tight, so hopefully there's not many air bubbles that are in there. But I'm going to go ahead and pour the water in there. You can, like I said, put spices in there, you know, whatever concoction that you come up when you when you fry or you bake your chicken thighs. You can go ahead and put it in there and let it pressure cook with it. Also, you can put chicken stock in there, which is good. It brings a lot of flavor. I don't have any chicken stock. I have some vegetable. I'm just going to do water. Like I said, once we start cooking it, then you know, I'll add spices like garlic, salt, and pepper, and all that kind of stuff. And same thing with my ground turkey here. And with that, you can make you know, anything actually. And it's going to cook in here. And I'm not going to put very much liquid in here at all, because this ground turkey and stuff, it produces its own liquid, so you got to be careful about that. But anyway, let me go ahead and get the tea kettle, because it's been whistling back here. I turned it down. Here we go. Ouch. So, see, I mean, I'm telling you, I'm going to get my little thing, my jig, and don't put much in here at all. And actually, I don't have to put anything in this. It produces its own water and stuff. You're going to put hot water in your turkey thighs. What did I do with my thing, my jig? Here it is. And I'm just going to kind of squish this around just a little bit. Make sure. There, see, here comes the bubbles. So I might have to put some more. Y'all see that? It's going blah, 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 blah. Probably not. You're too far up on the grandstands there. Well, let me tell you what's been going on while I'm doing this. Is that we have bears that have been seen now. And I haven't seen one myself. I've seen what they've done. We have a community dumpster down at the entrance point of our little community, and the bears right now, you know, they're looking for any source of food. So if you live in bear country, you want to make sure you don't have any, leave your garbage out, and put a little bit more water in there, leave your garbage out or anything, because them suckers, they can smell from miles and miles away, my understanding. And there we go, just a smidge here. Anyway, the dumpster down at the end of the entry point, the bears have been getting in. And they've been pulling out doggone plastic garbage bags full of, you know, trash, and taking it up the steep incline. And it's hard as heck to get up there. So Mr. went up there. He went up the road a little bit, got out of his truck, and while I'm talking to you, the next thing I'm going to do is I want to clean off these the rims and stuff because of the fat and stuff that's on the jar. So here's some vinegar. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go around each one of them. Here we go, clean that. All the jars, and that's what I'm going to do. So anyway, he went up the road just a little bit and found a deer trail. So he went up the deer trail, and when he got up there, now we saw where the bear had been carrying it up the hill. You know, it's trash all along the way. But when he got up, because you can't see up there, you know, when you're down here on the road. When he got up there, there was trash everywhere. I mean, he took one big leaf bag, a black trash bag, those big ones, and he filled it. And still, he said, I probably could have filled 2 or 3 more. That's how much trash is up there. So we're having to come up with a solution And also they've been seen down the road. One bear got on one of the neighbors' decks and was taking his feet and kind of pushing on the side of the house. Whew, Lord Jesus. And also they've been pooping all over their yard. They've been seen up in the trees. They said, you know, you start getting they start coming around like that, and that you can call the like the game warden or whatever you call them, those people, and they'll come and they'll relocate them. I like that. I don't want them killed or anything. I mean, they're just trying to survive like everybody. But we're thinking about putting chains on the trash dumpster, and that way, because they get in it at night, you know, like from dusk to dawn, that's when they do all their mess. So Mr. just went down there. He took a walking stick, so I don't know if he's going to try to beat one off or something if he sees it, but you know, we're getting older and trying to get up those, still with that deer trail, you got to go up the hill and get up there. So anyway, he's doing that right now, and if he ain't back in just a little bit, I'm going to have to be sending out the scouts to look for him, make sure he's okay. Okay, so here we go. I've already cleaned off all the rims. Now what I'm going to do is, excuse me, is to get they're right here, let me get them, my bands and my lids. Now these lids, a lot of people, you know, put theirs in hot water and stuff. I have done these chicken thighs before. There's some people that do heat up because it's just old school what they're, you know, used to kind of make the rubbery part here to make sure it adheres to the top of the jars. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to put these on, and then I'm going to put them in the pressure cooker. So let me go ahead and do that. Stick it on, because remember I've already cleaned the rims already. Sometimes these things are a sucker to get on. Now what you want to do is you don't want to, I mean, just wring it tight. You just want to do it finger tight, just like you saw me do that. So I might have to get some more lids. Didn't I get some more jars? I think so. Yeah. Some of these you got to hold your mouth just right. Some of these just don't want to, see what I mean? Some of these just don't want to go on there right. I don't know if it's just a different brand of a band. Have y'all been dealing with that? Some just do not want to go on there right, no matter what you do. So, doggone it. I'm going to put that over here to the side. I'll work on that in a minute. There we go. Put this one on. I know if I'd like put it on there like really lightly and start trying to screw it down, I might have to come back in a minute. See, that's not on there. I don't know what it is with these bands. Wonder where I got them from. This is stupid. Wait a minute. That is not on there good. Okay guys, number 2, I might have to cut off. Let me try to get these bands on. Here, put that right there. Okay, let's try this one. Yeah, I need to get... What the hey? It's kind of like when I try to put that top on that pressure cooker. I watch some of y'all can get those things like, and it's done. I do not know what in the world. I'm telling you, these are new bands, and like I said, I don't remember where I got these from. That is not right. All right, let me go see if I can find some other bands. Evidently, these just do not want to cooperate. Now that was an older band, so that was easy. You see, I got these new bands for these. They just don't want to go on. So let me go over here and try to find, plus I need one more lid. and one more band. Well, I'm going to get some different bands. But I'll be back in a minute. Hopefully we'll get these lids on. Unbelievable. That's why I said this is not a tutorial. This is just in the kitchen with Sheila. As you can see, you never know what's going to happen. Alright, I'll be back in a minute. Okay, I'm back. I got some of the older ones, you can tell. You can tell those older ones. So I'm going to stick that. I couldn't find enough of the older ones. So I'm going to go ahead and take, you remember these two I had trouble with. Here's the older one, and let's see. Well, man, this must be Sheila then, huh? Man, I thought I was going to come back here and be easy peasy. Now look at that. That one went on. Finger tight. Okay, let's get another one. One of the older bands. See, that's the way they're supposed to go on. Finger tight. Finger tight. Two more. And I got one older band. And then this one, I don't know, it's going to be ornery, I guess. Look at there. Ah, voila. Uh-oh. Let's try one way back there. Remember I said if you put it on kind of slow, then it can kind of, I don't know why that won't go on there. Oh, it did. Y'all praying for me, wasn't you? Is that right? Yeah. All right. Now we're cooking. Okay. Y'all have trouble with that? Am I the only one? I don't know. I'm hoping now. I can't remember how many my pressure canner does, but anyway, it's the water is hot, and I'm gonna go ahead and put my jars in there. And I want to say this, that with turkey thighs, with your meats, it's 75 minutes. So when do you start that 75 minutes? Well, when we put the lid on it, I hope I can get the lid on the pressure canner. Y'all seen me. Anyway, then we let that little spout, you know, once it starts steam rolling out of it, I'm going to turn the heat up, and when the steam starts rolling out, I'll time it for 10 minutes. After 10 minutes of that steam, it's got to be a steady steam, it's off. Then I can put the regulator on, the little regulator, and then I cook it for 75 minutes. But you got to watch it because there's a sweet spot. So once the pressure starts rising, now when my altitude, it is 12 pounds of pressure. So I've got to make sure, because if it falls under, I got to start all over again with my timing and stuff. So you don't want that to happen. So you got to keep your eye on it. You got to keep your eye. So anyway, let's go ahead. I'm going to move y'all on over here, and then we'll have some chicken in a little bit. You're supposed to also put them in a cool, dark place. So that's what we're going to do. Now, my other canning items, I have them in a different place, but with my, like butter, the canned butter, and the meats, I put in a different place. So, because I don't want this to ruin. It's too expensive to ruin or just mishap on it, just not care. We got to really be diligent. You know what I mean? All right, let me go on over here. Come on with me. Let me get you. Okie dokie. Here we go. We're traveling. Here we go, traveling. Okay. Here we go. Yay! All right. Let me put this in the back here. So now I'm going to go ahead and put my cans. Remember, they were only finger tight. I'm going to go ahead and put them in. I've got about 2, maybe 3 inches of water. You don't want you do not want the water to submerge over the or your jar submerged down up under the water. So I only put about 2 or 3 inches of water. I don't know what I'm going to do for the rest of the day. I might have to go check on Mister with the bears. Yeah, I could have put, shoot, I probably, let's see. Could I put another? I probably could have put 2 more pints in there. Let me just kind of spread it out just a little bit. Just a little bit. Now this is where the trick comes in. I'm going to go ahead and turn this on high. Now y'all always make fun of me. I need to put a little arrow or something in here and go, Sheila. What's that? Wait a minute, what's that? Nope, it goes up under there. Oh, I just now noticed that little thing right there. Oh Lord, here we go. Now y'all probably know how it goes. See what I mean? Go, Sheila, you sure are a goofball. That's why I said this is not a tutorial, because I can't even get my lids on. Eventually I will. Just gotta be an easy peasy way here. Is that it? No. Sometimes you wonder if you got the right lid. There's gotta be something on here. I don't know. Oh, it says open right here. Well, it's got a little arrow there, so is that what it says over here? Line up arrow on the corner with the center of the hand. Oh. Ooh, wouldn't that be? Now, where'd the arrow go? There it is. Okay, gotta turn it all the way around this way. Hold up. Y'all probably knew that the whole time, didn't you? Y'all didn't tell me all these videos. Is that it? No. Oh! So now I know that little arrow right there. See, I've never seen that before. Look. Yes! Okay. Y'all knew that, didn't you? I know you did. Okay, so now what I'm doing, I've got it turned on high. And here's my little, I call it the little spout. You want to make sure this little nipple thing comes up, of course. You make sure this is snug. And this is my gauge. And anyway, I don't want to go I do not want to be under 12 pounds of pressure for the altitude that I'm in. I don't want to go over either. So right now, what we're going to do is try to get all the air out of the canner. That's why it's important with this little spout that's right here, that you'll start seeing the steam come up. Now when that steam starts coming up at a steady pace, I'm going to turn my timer on for 10 minutes, and so I can make sure I got all the air out of the pressure canner. When that happens, then I put my little regulator. There's different ones out there. There's ones that like go round, has like 5 pounds, 15 pounds, stuff of pressure, just depending on your altitude. I just have this little sucker right here, and then I'll put it on my little spout. Then once that happens and it gets up to 12 pounds of pressure, then I'm going to start timing for 75 minutes. And then voila, our chicken will be done. Now what I'll do at that point is that I'll just turn, once the 75 minutes, and I'll put it on my timer, the 75 minutes is over with, I'll just turn the, you don't take this off. You wait, you turn it off, just leave it there, and then the pressure will finally go down. When it goes all the way down to 0, then I can take my little thingamajig, my little regulator here, take it off. And so we just wait now for that to start really flowing. When it does, we'll be back. Okay. Okay, guys, I'm back. See that? See how that steady flow? I mean, it's just spewing out. Now I'm going to put the timer on for 10 minutes. Okay, the timer's on. When the timer goes off, then I know then I can put my little regulator on there. And as you do this, you can see where it starts creating a little bit of pressure in there, and that's good, and it's pushing all the air and stuff out, what you want. So 10 minutes we'll be back and put our little regulator on there. See, the little nipple came up too, I was telling you about. Get back there. I'm so glad I found that air on that lid. Just makes life easier, you know. I don't know how many years I've been canning. I mean, not a whole lot, but mainly I can with like tomatoes and green beans, squash. And I'm just now, y'all must have been praying for me. I know that's what it was. Okay. 9 minutes. Okay. I have to think of another story. So we'll come back when this is up. Okay. My timer just went off. So look at that. Y'all see that steam? Woo! So now I'm going to do is put my little regulator on there. I'm going to put it on this way. I don't want to put my hand on it. That steam's hot. So we can pick up. Whoop. See what I mean? Anyway, so we've got that on there. So what's going to happen next is now the pressure is going to be building up. I don't know if you guys can see or not. The pressure is going to be building up. Remember, I only want 12 pounds of pressure. So I'm going to wait until it gets up to 12 pounds of pressure. Then I'm going to cut the heat down. And then I've got to try to find the sweet spot on my oven here, on my stove top, to so I can keep it that so it won't go under. I don't want it to go under. So anyway, it's rising pretty good right now. So once it gets to the 12 pounds of pressure, then I'm going to start my timer for 75 minutes. So it's already at 10. I mean, it's rising pretty good here, guys. Yeah, it takes no time, but you do have to keep your eye on it. Don't just walk away, but keep your eye on it. It's going up to 11. And we're right at almost 12. There it is. So what I'm going to do, oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hit y'all. Ooh, I better get this timer going. Let me turn down this heat just a little bit for the timer. 75 minutes. So 75 minutes will be what, 1 hour and 15 minutes? So I'm going to get to 1:15. Come on. There's 1 and 15. Start. Okay. Now it's going on up. I gotta cut this down some more. Here, so hopefully I'm cutting this heat down so my little gauge will go down now. So anyway, that's what you do. So for the 75 minutes, you know, still come back and check that, because sometimes it just sneaks up on you. You better watch it. See, now it's too much for me, so I'm hoping I might have to turn it down a little bit more. And once it reaches that 12 pounds of pressure, and like I said, I've already started the timer. After that, we'll come back and check out our jars of chicken and turkey. Okay, see y'all in a little bit. Okay, guys. The canning process is done. I've spent the 75 minutes. Then I turned off the heat on my stove, and the gauge is all the way down to 0. So now it's safe to take your little regulator off, and we're going to look and see how our chicken and our turkey is. Ready? Getting the lid off is easier than putting it on. always open it away from me because of the steam. There we go. Then I got my little handy dandy jar grabber because some jars gonna be hot, and I'm gonna set them over here. So they're still bubbling. There's no pinging yet. I haven't heard any pinging. So I don't know if you can see that or not. Let me bring it up here. You can see where it's still bubbling in there. Look at that. That's hot. Let me set it over here. And hopefully, maybe before too long, we can hear some pinging. Now, this is the ground turkey, and it's bubbling too. Remember, see, now I didn't put any liquid in there at all, but you can see how much, this turkey has a lot of water in it, a lot of liquid. Sorry guys, I just keep moving right in front of you. Maybe I'll go this way. Anyway, I'm going to take them out and set them, and I'm not going to bother them. I'm going to leave them here for 24 hours on the counter. And hopefully they'll start pinging soon. Because I can still see the little things on here on the top. It's not sunk in. So hopefully as it cools, it'll start pinging. And I don't know how long it's going to take. If something doesn't seal, then what I'll do is that I'll just put it in the refrigerator and we'll just eat that this week. Okay, that's all of it. Ooh, that's really bubbly. Look at there. I'll see that. Ooh, that's hot. Okay, that's it. That's all there is to it. While I was letting it process over the 75 minutes, I kind of swept the kitchen, and I got the dishes and the dishwasher, and I swept some other areas of the house and put a load of laundry on and tried to keep busy and just getting some things done. But anyway, that's it. Like I said, it's not a tutorial. It's just time with Sheila in the kitchen. I don't know what I'm going to do next. I know I've got a lot of dry canning. I've got a 50-pound bag of pinto beans that I've got to dry can. Now that'll go in the oven because I don't have room in the freezer to put the 50-pound bag, so I'm going to put it in the jars and then put it in my oven to process, to kill out all the little bugs and eggs and stuff, and put those beans up. And but that's it for today. Anyway, I think I already had a video out, but I'm not sure. But I think I'm in just a few minutes. I've been also looking at my crafts, and I've got, I want to do more pocket posies. I did cut out the bottom of my can, one of my cans here, see there? And I've got to take it down to the little vise thing and squeeze the bottom of that. I've got several of these cans that I need to do, and I've got to get started on it. I've got some decoupage and napkins coming in with different scenes and stuff on it that I think that's about 28 or probably more that I need to make. So I know I don't have 28 cans, so that's why when we went down to the medium city, I got some of those peat pots. I wanted the 3-inch, they had the 4-inch, which is okay, and I cut up a couple of the bottoms out on that. But anyway, I'll show you that. Also, some transfers are coming in. I want to show you the window that I started. So anyway, we've got a lot of DIYs coming up. Anyway, well, I love you guys, but remember, Jesus loves you more. Until the next video, bye y'all.